Good morning, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to a vlog. I have not been here for ages. I feel like every few months I end up making a video like this where I'm like, I haven't spoken to you for ages. But yeah, obviously, unless you've been living on another planet, you'll know that the whole world practically has been in lockdown for the last, well, for England it's been like 4 months pretty much, well, for our kind of industry, and some beauty still isn't back. People that do lashes and brows and makeup and stuff still can't go back. So from today, nail salons are allowed to go back to work. I'm really sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background, and actually I've got the radio on. Let me turn the radio off. Sorry about that, I've turned the radio off, so now you just have to battle with the noise of the washing machine. Yeah, so from today, today is the 13th of July, it is a Monday, and from today, nail salons and any other beauty treatments that aren't on the face are allowed to go back to work. We're not actually starting back yet. We start back the 27th. No, sorry, I keep saying the 27th. We go back on the 27th. We're having a training day on the Monday to run through our new processes. But we actually start back with clients on the Tuesday. So I'm in on the Tuesday, and then Debbie will be back in from the Wednesday for her normal Wednesday to Saturday. So I haven't vlogged throughout this time because, to be honest, like, we're stuck at home, so what are you going to watch? But also I've just been so busy. It's really made me realize that the reason I always have a to-do list that I never finish is because actually that to-do list was like a full-time job in itself. So it's been good in a way, like I've been able to get a lot of stuff done that I've not been able to do for months. I'm actually up to date with my accounts. I do it every week, which is a really nice feeling. I just need to sort some bits out for last year's account so they can submit it to HMRC. Although I don't know if I want that, because then I'm going to get a tax bill, which is not great timing at the moment. But anyway, yeah, so we are allowed to go back today, but we're not going back until the 28th for appointments, because there's a couple of things that haven't arrived yet. The main one, there's a couple of things that like we can make do because we've got other alternatives, but the main thing is our extraction. So we've got brand new extraction coming from Vodex. That extraction system has come highly recommended to me for a long time, and it's something that I've wanted to invest in, but it is a lot of money, and it just didn't really ever seem like the right time to invest that. So I used some of the grant money that we got from the government to upgrade our extraction systems. So they are on their way, but they were supposed to be, I'm a bit confused because when I placed my order they said that they would be receiving delivery the week commencing the 29th of June, but then I got an email a couple of weeks ago now saying that it was on track to be delivered to me the week commencing the 20th of July, which obviously is quite a bit of a difference. I ordered them the beginning of June, I think it was. So yeah, it's just one of those things that's out of my hands. So I said, when I got that email, I said, whatever happens, the earliest we'll be able to open is the week commencing the 27th, because it's the week after. So, and then we were literally given like 4 days notice of being able to open on Monday, today. So that was a bit crazy. So yeah, we are opening the 27th, 28th. So today is day one of getting prepared. So what I mean by that is I've done loads of prep already. I've done like risk assessments, I've done client protocols, I've done staff protocols, although I remembered something yesterday that I need to do on the staff ones, and that is our protocol with test and trace and what happens if we're ill and all that kind of stuff. I've got all the stuff about what we do in the salon while we're working, but I just realized that I haven't really included that, and I just need to make that super clear. so that if one of us is ill, we know exactly what to do. So yes, today is day one of actually getting prepped of starting back to work. Today I'm starting to ring clients, which feels really weird. I'm actually really nervous to like ring people because I haven't spoken to anyone for like 4 months. It's really strange. So hopefully I manage to like get through to people, because I'm kind of like, well, it's a Monday and a lot of people have gone back to work, but hopefully I'll be able to speak to people and get some people booked in for when we open from the 27th. We've also got a waiting list and there's quite a few people on there, so yes, wish me luck. And then on Wednesday I'm going into the salon. We've got a friend of ours coming to pick up a load of rubbish, basically furniture that we don't need, because we've just had to declutter the whole place. So I'll show you the salon on Wednesday. It's definitely not finished, but my aim is to get it finished by the end of this week, so that then next week I can have a bit of a chill week to get like mentally prepared for being back at work, because it's a really strange feeling. It's good, like I'm looking forward to getting back to work, but at the same time it's kind of nerve-wracking because I've not been at work for such a long time. But anyway, it's like 5 minutes I've been rambling on now, so I'm going to crack on and I'm going to start getting prepped, get myself all set up, because like I haven't used the system for 4 months. And just like make sure I've got it in my head of how exactly I'm like going about booking people in. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Good afternoon, it is Wednesday. I didn't speak to you yesterday. I have been feeling so mentally drained after spending the whole of Monday calling people. Yeah, let's just say that reopening is not seeing us out of the woods yet. I'm having a bit of a crisis. So I've decided that I've just stopped calling people. Yesterday I was texting people, which takes longer because you have to wait for them to reply before you can go on to the next one and so forth. But I just needed to like have a break from speaking to people, and then today I just feel like I'm a bit on the edge. So I just feel a little bit uneasy about like speaking to people today. But on a positive note, I'm in the studio. I've got my class tonight, so those of you, I think I mentioned in the part that I filmed on Monday, that I've got weekly classes now that are running every Wednesday evening. So I've got that tonight to look forward to. I've got 12 people on that, I think, and there's always a chance that like there's a last minute booking, so that's really good. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to focus on that. Guy we know, he's just come to collect a load of stuff from the salon, because we have had to do a lot to get ready to reopen, and now it feels like is it even worth it? But anyway, I thought I'd just show you. This room was basically full of rubbish and full of furniture and chairs and things that we just don't need. We need to keep the space like really clear, so that it's nice and easy for sanitation and disinfection and all that kind of stuff, apart from that massive pile of cardboard. So we'll sort that out another day. So I'm just in the middle of putting the glitter gels into boxes. I've done it with all the colour gels. Most of them are in the drawer, but I needed the drawer with the glitter gels to put the rest of them away. So I'm now on the glitter gels. It is about 2:30, I think. So, and my class starts at 6, so I've got a good few hours just to kind of just chill out, sort out the glitter gels, make myself feel a bit happier, and then yeah, hopefully the class tonight will make me feel much happier, a bit more positive. And then I guess I'll be back on to calling people tomorrow. This is the main salon room at the moment. So our desks, and then this here is going to be like a hand wash station. This is where we have our colour and glitter gels. So yeah, it's all still a bit kind of all over the place at the moment, but it's actually, it looks worse than what it is, because it's that stage where everything has to come out before you can put it away, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna carry on with sorting through the glitter gels, because that will make me feel happier. Just set up for my class. It is, I think it's about 5:45, so about 15 minutes to go. I always find this a bit weird because I've just finished watching something and it's like I don't really have much to do. I'm all set up, ready to go, and I'm just like sat here waiting for 6 o'clock. So today I'm doing Sculpted Salon Almond. This is my setup. So yeah, looking forward to teaching the class. I still feel a bit funny, to be honest, after this week, but I'm looking forward to doing this class. I think it's going to make me feel a bit better. And then tomorrow's a new day, so I'm just going to finish checking that everything's all ready to go. I've got my phone plugged in on the charger just in case it dies. Just finished my class. I'm actually like bang on time, which is nice. So it's about 5 to 8, which is good because it means I'll get home about 20 past, half past 8, which is nice. I think it all went well. It always makes me nervous when people don't comment very much. So if you ever come on my live masterclasses, please comment and like ask questions and stuff, because it does make me nervous, but people were asking questions at the end, so I think it was fine. So yeah, that's that. I've just announced next week's class, which is prep and overlay. So my perfect prep and how I do my overlays on clients in the salon. So if you're interested, I will link it below if it's still even a thing by that point, but anyway. All my masterclasses are always on my website, which I will link below. I've got some that have been pre-recorded from past lives, and that's where all of my new lives go. And if you follow me on Instagram, that's where I announce all of my new classes. So I'm just saving that to my phone and then just sharing it to the group so that people can watch it afterwards. So yeah, it was all good. The next class is announced at 8 PM publicly, so hopefully I get a few people on that. I'm looking forward to doing that one actually, because I think prep is underestimated, so I'm looking forward to doing a class dedicated purely to prep and overlay, because it's a nice simple service that is so popular, we found anyway. So I am going to go home. Feel a bit better after doing that, but I still feel a bit unsure about everything at the moment. It's very strange times. Just like to do this all the time, to be honest. Keep me happy. But yeah, so, but it's nice outside. It's been like grey all day and now it's blue sky and sunshine. So I'm gonna drive home in the sun. Very nice. Hey, it is Saturday now, so I haven't spoken to you for a few days. I've just needed to like take a couple of days out of not doing anything with work, just so I can kind of reflect on what is happening next. I know this all seems very cryptic at the moment, and I will explain probably the beginning of next week, so I may include it in this vlog, I may put it into the next one, but all will become clear. I will explain, but I've had to make some decisions and it's not been easy, but it's just one of those where you gotta do what you gotta do. So I I've just had the most lush lunch. Reese bought us some food from the Big Kebabski, which is like a local company near us. They do vegan kebabs, and they've been literally down the road from us. This is the second Saturday in a row. So we took advantage, and Reese bought me a kebab and him a kebab, and they've also been doing these really lush potatoes as well. So we had some of them to share, but I'm like stuffed now. So he's just taken Winnie out for a walk. I am like in agony still. We've started running. So we started running like 2 weeks ago now, but I've not been able to go since, I think Tuesday was the last time I went, but I don't actually think it's the running that's made my knees hurt. So last Saturday, we decided we'd go for a walk, but we decided we'd go a different way to what we normally do. And it takes you up into this like forest land bit. And we literally ended up being out for over 3 hours because we ended up kind of getting lost, and we ended up then going back on ourselves and then trying to find our way back. So yeah, I think when I looked at it online, because we were walking literally the whole of that time, it says online that if you've been walking for 3 hours, you've done like roughly between like 9 and 12 miles. 9 and 12 miles? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know we take Winnie out for a walk, like we go on dog walks, but 9 or 12 miles? I'm not used to that. So I think it was maybe because I've been running as well, but also I think it was the walk, and I fell over. I fell over on the walk, so that probably didn't help. And then we went running on the Sunday, and maybe I probably shouldn't have run on the Sunday. But I'm really annoyed because I was really enjoying the running, even though we've not, like, we've been a lot. Like we literally until the last like 3 days, we'd only had 2 rest days. So we were enjoying it, and even though we maybe weren't going that far each time, we were enjoying it. So I'm annoyed because I just want to start running again, and I can't because my knees are hurting. So yeah, long story is, that was a long story and a long-winded way of saying that Reese has taken Winnie out because I'm trying to rest my knees. Because I've been walking Winnie like a few times every day, yesterday and the day before, so I think maybe I just need a bit of a rest. Get the knees back to normal. So yeah, I am just about to watch Married at First Sight Australia. Who has been watching this? It's the biggest pile of rubbish you could ever imagine, but I love it. Morning guys, it is Wednesday. Oh, Winnie's coming to say hello. I'm just at home. I just made myself a smoothie. I don't know whether it's like the weather or whatever, but I've not been feeling breakfast recently, so I just thought I'd make myself a smoothie today. I think I mentioned it previously about my knees. Yeah, my knees are still hurting. I think I know what it is. I know you shouldn't like diagnose from Google, but I think I know what it is. So I'm just trying to follow the advice online, and anyway, so I need to go and get some ibuprofen and some paracetamol because I ran out yesterday. So I'm going to drink my smoothie. I'm going to take Winnie for a walk, and then come back, drop her off, go down the shop, get some painkillers. I'm going to get a loaf of bread because I think I'll probably have a bit of toast. I normally get like a little bit peckish around like 10:30, 11, so I might just get a loaf of bread to have a bit of toast, and then maybe pick up a couple other bits, come back, and then get prepped, because today I have my online class. So every Wednesday I do my online classes. So I've got an online class tonight all about prep, natural nail prep, cuticle prep, and then overlays with hard gel, so Lexi-Line, and soak off builder gel, so I'll be using Jimmy gel. So I've got that tonight, but I need to get prepped for next week's class, because tonight I will announce and the class will go live for next Wednesday. So next Wednesday's class is going to be reverse French. I love reverse French. I used to hate reverse French, like with a passion, and did loads of training on it, which definitely helped. But also when I found like elegance, like reverse French was just so much easier. Builder gel is like the winner. So I'm looking forward to doing that one next week. Obviously looking forward to tonight, but yeah, that one will be a good one for next week. So I need to like make the graphic for the thumbnail, I need to add it to the website, I need to update the description, I need to set it so that it goes live at 8 o'clock. So there's quite a bit to do today. I've also got to get back to some clients because there's been some big changes since I last saw you, which I will explain when I've got a bit more time. I've got lots of stuff to do, so I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll update you with what's happened at some other point. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Hope the sun is shining. It's really nice still here at the moment. I'm just annoyed that my knees are hurting because I can't go outside and enjoy it. But anywho, I will speak to you in a bit. I have just got to the salon. And it feels a little bit weird. I had said there'd been like some big changes in since I last spoke to you, and the main change is that this will be the last online class I do in this location. I have made the decision to close my salon. I'm not going to be reopening, and I'm going to be doing my online classes from home. So it's been a big decision, not one that has been taken lightly by any means, but it just feels like the right thing to do at the moment. So I am going to be focusing solely on teaching. So at the moment, actual face-to-face teaching isn't really possible because of social distancing. So I didn't have that advantage by having this premises anyway, because it wasn't big enough to have social distancing that was enough for us to have enough students to keep the social distancing in place. So I have decided that for the time being, like while everything's still very uncertain, to cut back my overheads and concentrate on the online classes. I'm still a light elegance educator, and I can do light elegance skill building training. I can still do skill building, so like one-to-one skill building. I can actually do that online. Then I can help you with that. If you do have an educator in your area, then contact them, because they will more than likely be able to help you. It's just a bit of a funny time at the moment, obviously, because everybody's getting back to work, and I think some people are going to be like run off their feet, and other people are going to have some time spare to be able to help with teaching more. So if you have any questions, if you're interested in any of the light elegance training, let me know. And yeah, it's been quite a strange week, a bit stressful at times, but I'm actually feeling quite positive about it, and it's kind of pushed me to do what I've wanted to do for a long time, which is to really focus on the teaching, which is the bit that I enjoy the most now. So that's my news for you. That is what's been going on. I have got a class here tonight. I've got a month to clear out the rooms, so that's fine, and we've got plenty of time to do that. And luckily I'd already been organising things ready to open, so that's going to make my life a lot easier. So I've got the class tonight. It's coming up 4 o'clock now. Class starts at 6, so it gives me time to just get organised, ready for that. And then tomorrow I'm going to come back in and take some stuff home, because I just need to really like knuckle down on what's coming home and what needs to go now. So I'm gonna take some stuff home tomorrow. I've also got a delivery coming tomorrow for something that I now need to send back, but it's fine. And then on Friday I'm gonna be back in here. Debbie's gonna come over, and I'm gonna give her some stuff. She is gonna start up on her own. She's gonna work from home, and because she's been employed, she doesn't really have much in the way of product, so I've got kind of spares of things, so I'm going to give that to her, help her out, get her started, and then we'll just see what happens with the next few weeks, you know, just really getting ready to clear it all out. We just laid new flooring, which is kind of gutting, but it means that the rooms are really nice now. The carpet before was horrible. It wasn't very nice when we moved in, so it'll be much better for whoever takes these rooms on after me. And we freshly painted when we moved in here anyway. It needed a real good tidy up, so we negotiated with the landlord at the time. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I think getting stuff home, once I've done that, that will be like a big thing. And then I've got that horrible job, you know, like you've always got them cupboards that you just shove stuff into because you don't know where to put it, and I've got those cupboards, so I think that's probably going to be the worst bit. But yeah, I just thought I should let you know, because I thought it'd just be weird if all of a sudden I just stopped talking about the salon, and I just don't really tell you what happened. So it's nothing like bad, if you know what I mean. It's been a tricky decision, but I believe I've made the right one. It should ease a lot of stress from me, and like I say, enable me to really concentrate on what I really enjoy, and that is teaching. So yeah, that is my news for you. And I'm really hoping that my signal starts working, because nothing is loading. I'm like on Instagram and Facebook and nothing is loading. This will be one thing that I don't have to hopefully worry about as much when I'm working from home, although we get awful signal where I am, so I will literally be reliant on Wi-Fi. Just seems to keep, you know, you have like the little symbol at the top that's just like going round and round and round, and nothing's happening. Oh, maybe it's just a bit slow. Hopefully it'll be alright for 6 o'clock. Help me. I can't remember if I showed you this last week, so I thought I would just show you my little setup for my live. So I have my ring light here, which helps to give me a bit more light. This is the stand that I have for my phone. This is an IE Geek. It's like a tablet stand, but it works really well for holding the phone when you're then doing stuff underneath it. I know a lot of people use the Archon mount, but they're quite expensive. I've not tried one, so I'm not saying that it's not good, but this is like a fraction of the price. I will leave it linked down below for you. And then I have my iPad so that I can show people what we're going to learn, my lamp, and then I set up my products across the desk there. And my brushes are here. And then I also keep, this is some sheets, some drawings from last week, but I always keep some paper there and some pens because I quite often like to draw diagrams of what I'm doing to help people understand what's going on. And I also have 2 desk lamps as well for some extra light. So this is quite tidy. It won't look like this at the end. I've just finished my live and this is the desk at the end. It actually doesn't look too bad. Normally it's like chaos everywhere, but today was, because it was kind of prep and overlays, there wasn't loads of colours and stuff. Normally when I'm doing something with loads of colour involved, there's just like pots everywhere. But yeah, not too bad today. These are the nails that I did. So we did 2 natural nail overlay. My hands are so dry, it's gross. And then 2 on that, and we did a colour over the top of that, and we did all the prep and everything, so that's cool. At the point that this vlog has gone up, that class will probably be on my website, so if you want to purchase the recording of it, then you can do so. I will leave it linked below. Next week's class is reverse French, so again, I'll leave that linked if this vlog goes up before then. Next week's class is going to be from home, so that will be interesting, and hopefully it will run better, because I think I said before my signal had been really bad for like a couple of hours before, and yeah, it didn't get any better. So I think it was all working fine, but yeah, I couldn't see anyone's comments, so I was just kind of doing all my demos and just talking to myself. I couldn't see anyone's you know, questions or anything like that, so bit of a bummer, but it's just technology and that these things happen, and at least they could see what I was doing. That's the main thing. That was what I was worried about initially, was that they couldn't actually see or hear what I was actually doing, but they could, so that was good. So hopefully, because when I'm here I just use like 4G, I just use the phone signal, so hopefully being at home, hopefully the Wi-Fi will be powerful enough that it goes without a hiccup next week. Let's see, let's keep our fingers crossed. Morning everyone, it is Thursday. I am just about to eat my breakfast. I've got a bit of toast with Marmite and a giant bowl of fruit with yogurt. For those of you who may query, Marmite is vegetarian and vegan. I don't really understand the need for Vegemite, but anyway, I know Marmite is a bit of a love or hate thing anyway. I am actually feeling pretty hungry this morning, which is good, because the last few days I've not felt hungry in the morning at all. I've just about managed to put a smoothie down me, if I can manage that, so I'm making the most of the fact that I'm actually feeling hungry today. I am going to head over to the salon. It is 8:30 and I've got a delivery coming today of some bits that actually I'm going to need to send back because we're not opening, but I need to obviously take the delivery before I can return them. So I need to be there, but I'm waiting for a notification of when it will be coming. So at the moment I'm not sure. It's DPD, and normally we would get deliveries between like 10 and 1, but the only thing that I am wondering now is that I realised it's come from DPD local, which I don't really understand the difference if I'm honest, but DPD is in red and DPD local is in blue, and I always find that the DPD local tend to come later in the day. So I was going to leave here at like 9 o'clock so that if the delivery came at say 10, I was going to be there within good time. But I'm now thinking if that delivery doesn't come until like 3, 4 o'clock, that's quite a long time to be at the salon, and also like Winnie would be here on her own, which to be honest I don't think she would be that bothered about. Reese has taken her run in the last 2 days and she's like, nah, had enough. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast. I'll probably take Winnie just round the block just so she can go do her stuff, and then see if there's any like messages come through, check the tracking. I think I'm gonna have to leave here by 9:30, because if it ends up coming around 10 o'clock, I just can't risk missing it, that's the problem. So yeah, bit annoying, but it's fine. I need to start clearing through stuff anyway, so we'll make sure that it's productive. I just wanted to show you the nails from yesterday's class, because I actually really like them. So ignore the middle finger, because that is a dodgy one. For any of you that don't know, I caught my middle finger nail when we were putting our bed frame together when we moved into our house like nearly 2 years ago, and I damaged the nail bed. So I tried to keep that one like free of product as much as possible, but these two here I'm loving. They just look like really cute and natural, just a little bit like healthier, like they've got a bit more life to them than just a bare nail. Those were the hard gel overlays, so there's no colour on them, it's just the colour of the gel. And then these two were Jimmy Gel with buttercream over the top. This is Sure Thing from the latest buttercream collection. I love this colour. It's like my perfect nude, I would say. But yeah, I kind of want them all done now, but no time. And also these will be off for next week's class as well. I am just trying to pass some time. I've done some kind of organising. I've put some stuff in my car ready to take home. I've kind of hit a bit of a stumbling point, because I basically need this drawer and this set of drawers at home, so that when I'm taking stuff home, it's going straight into the furniture. But they're just a little bit too heavy for me to, I can pick them up, but I'm not going to be able to lift them into the boot of my car. So I've put a trolley in there, I've put my lights in there, I've packed up a box of gels, and I'm just going to take that home for today. So I've also kind of realised that I've got a lot of like little things that I don't have anything to put them in to be able to take them home, and I really need bin bags. So I am just trying to pass some time, although the signal here is awful again today. I don't know what's going on, but the signal is just terrible, like nothing's loading. So I'm trying to watch some YouTube, or well, I was trying to watch last night's Married at First Sight Australia, but Channel 4 website just will not load, so that's not happening. So I'm trying to watch some YouTube and just pass some time, because it's 12 o'clock and the delivery is coming between 12:30 and 1:30. So I'm hoping it's nearer 12:30, because otherwise I've got like an hour and a half to try and waste. I should have left home a bit later, but it's just typical, isn't it? If I'd left an hour later, you guarantee I would have been like running around feeling like panicked because I've not got time or whatever. So oh well, I'm just gonna chill out for a minute. The delivery finally came. It is 1:04. I thought it was going to come at like 1:15, so it's not too bad. And now I've got to try and figure out how to send these back. So it's basically 2 Vodex extractors, and my word, they are really heavy. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave them where they are and come back when I come. I'm gonna come back in here tomorrow and sort through some more stuff. So when I'm here tomorrow, I'll figure out how I send them back. I don't know whether they've got like a thing, returns form inside, or whether I need to like contact them and print something off. But anyway, I look so tired. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home now. All the bits that I'm taking today are in the car already, so I'm gonna drive home. I'm starving. I need some lunch. I have just got home and it looks an absolute state at the moment, but anyway, I've got my ring light, I've got my desk lights here, I've got my trolley with a load of bits in there, box full of, this has got gels in it, bonders, top coats, and the newest colour collections from Light Elegance, because just in case I need them, they'll be the ones I need first to hand once I've got this set up. So it looks a state at the moment, but what I'm going to do is this trolley at the moment has got loads of stuff in it, but this trolley I'm basically going to use for like these bags here and these pallets, and I've got brushes and products here, and I've got a bag under there with a load of beauty products. So this trolley here is going to be like my makeup, beauty products, hair stuff, put my straighteners in on there and that kind of thing. So that's going to keep all that organised, because most of the stuff that I use for nails needs to be stored out of sunlight, and because we're right by a window, I don't want to leave it out on the trolley. So that will be my personal stuff. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring 2 of the drawer units home. They are the IKEA Alex drawer units. I'm going to put one so it comes right up to this corner, so that will come out to here. Another one in that corner. Keep the tabletop but just take the legs off. And then I'm going to have this side here will be with all my the drawers this side will be with all my work stuff, all my gels and everything, and then the drawers on the other side will be where I can put all of this paperwork, because since we moved in here a year and a half ago, we don't really have much in the way of storage stuff. So when we first moved in, we had to pay higher council tax, so money's been a little bit tight, and then we finally got to the point where we'd finished paying for that, and then coronavirus has hit and there's been so much uncertainty. So yeah, we still are living in it literally how we moved in a year and a half ago, because we just haven't had the funds to be able to buy the extra things that we need. So at least that will give me, like, my desk will be sorted, and I'll be nice and like tidy and organised. And then Reese has all his like computer stuff here, so I'm hoping that in this section here I can fit the drawers that I keep all my colours in, and that's kind of the only bit that I've been a little bit concerned about, because it's quite a big unit and I don't know if it's actually going to fit, but I'm sure we'll figure it out some way. Even if it goes under the desk here and we move some stuff from underneath, it will be fine. But it's a bit of a you know, shock to the system when you've been used to having so much space and then you've just got like one desk and a set of drawers. So yeah, it's going to take some organising, but at least I've got like the first bits home. So I'm going to stop rambling now because I need to eat something. I've like gone delirious. Start. I can't even speak. I can't even speak, and I've not even started ringing people yet, but anyway, yeah. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna sneeze. It's just not gonna focus, is it? Let me see if it'll focus here. Come on. Focus. Why is it not focusing?